The most important sale that you'll ever make is to yourself. You really need to sell yourself on a couple areas that I'm going to touch on briefly, if you want to be great, especially in a sales career. The first thing you got to sell yourself on is yourself. Why would someone want to do business with you? It's a great exercise to just, really take some time to think. Pause this video if you have to, and just answer the question, why would someone want to do business with you? Maybe you're the most knowledgeable in your field. Maybe you have a really positive attitude. Maybe you got some great reviews about yourself online. Maybe it's the fact that you truly care about someone and someone can sense that when they're dealing with you. You don't always have to be able to verbally repeat these to a customer, but it does need to come off when you're dealing with the customer, and customers can quickly feel it. You need to sell yourself on training every day. No matter what field you're in, there's lots of tools, gadgets, education that you can take to dramatically improve your results. And especially if you're in sales, you need to sell yourself on drilling, rehearsing, and making presentations daily. Because the truth is that if you're not training daily, you're not going to perform at your optimal level, and it's going to come across. If you want to have a huge impact and you really want to be great and you want to make things happen, training has to be an essential part of your daily routine. Further, you got to learn about your industry. Hopefully you like the job or the industry that you're working in, and you need to be willing to learn about your industry. You need to go experience a lot of the things that you sell. For instance, if you sell a car, make sure you've at least test drove the car that you're selling. If you're selling fitness equipment or fitness solutions, take some time to go visit some of the clubs and engage in some of their programs. Because the truth is, if you don't really understand the product that you're selling, you're not going to come off very sincere, very knowledgeable about your product, and the customer's going to be able to pick that up, and it might cause them to have doubts, or it might be a speed bump in you actually closing a deal. Further, you want to take responsibility for every sale. A sale does not end when someone signs a paper that they want to do business with you. You want to be with them, you want to basically hold their hand from, helping them choose the right product to taking delivery of their product. And, most importantly, what the truth is, if you're building a long-term client, you want to continue to be in touch with them, because chances are they're going to need more products in the future. So learn to not just stop and forget about a customer when they sign that paper, their name on that paper, but to continue to be with them throughout the whole cycle. And ultimately you want to continue making basically a friend and keeping in touch with them from time to time. The most important another important thing, actually, not probably the most important, but you want to sell yourself on your sales target, especially if you're a sales profession that you do for a career. You have to really sell yourself on your sales quota almost every day, have daily targets, weekly targets, and you want to do whatever it takes to hit that quota at the end of each month. And the way that you're going to have to do this is basically you got to sell yourself every day. The chances are, I heard something like 60 to 70 salespeople don't hit their quota every month. Ideally, you want to be surpassing your quota every month, because quotas, usually for the average. And, if you're looking to be at average, which you probably are if you're looking at this video, sell yourself on your target daily, set some daily targets for yourself that you need to hit, and do whatever it takes to make it happen. So, as a quick exercise, take some time to think about these areas, how they apply to your own career or your own sales, or, if you're just getting into sales, just, keep these points in mind because it's very critical. And in my next video, I'm really going to talk about, why you need to be sold on your product.